Hey Joel, so we're going to go over something called behavior activation.
All right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to first start with monitoring. So what I'm going to ask you to do, we're going to list on this board what you do hourly. And when you list it, I want you to put a number scale, 1 to 10, on how much pleasure you feel from it.
Okay.
And then the mastery.
All right.
And mastery is defined as how effective or how accomplished you feel after doing it.
All right.
All right? So I'll start putting on the board. And then I want you to put a number for pleasure and a number for mastery. All right?
Okay. Can I take this off? I'm feeling hot.
Yeah, go ahead. Get comfortable.
Thanks.
Be a long session.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long session today.
It's not gonna be too long though. I think you're gonna find it pretty good.
Whatever you say.
All right. So, what time do you think we should start it at?
What time?
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna do a whole 24 hours.
The whole 24 hours. Well, you see, I usually sleep until about maybe 11. So how about 11:30
PM or AM?
a.m.?
Okay, so we're gonna start 11:30.
I need a good half an hour to just basically just get going.
3 AM, and then this is when you wake up, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then what do you do at 12:30?
12:30 I would get showered and then eat brunch, I guess, at this point, since it's too late to have
All
just
right.
breakfast.
Okay, what do you do at 1:30?
At 1:30, let's see. Well, this is the day like when I'm home. I take my dog out because my mom does it for me because I'm asleep. Then at 2:30 I have lunch with my parents. Then at 3:30 I start working on my homework assignments. 4:30 I'm still working on homework. By 5:30 I would have already fed the dog and then walked her to get the mail. 6:30 I help my dad out with my grandma because, well, I have no choice.
You don't have any choice?
No, because he needs help and I don't really feel like doing it, but what can you do? And then 7:30, I get back to doing homework. 8:30, I help my mom with cooking dinner. By 9:30, my parents and I eat dinner together. At 10:30, we would be watching TV shows together. That's our family time. 11:30, we pray. And then 12:30, I'm still up.
And what do you do when you're still up?
Probably like going back to my homework, or if not, I'm just chilling basically.
And what does chilling look like to you?
You know, just sitting at my computer and just watching YouTube videos.
Okay, so YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 1:30, I should be asleep.
1:30, you should be sleeping.
Yeah.
And then that's all the way till 11:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like to just get sleep. I'm really tired.
All right. So what I want you to do is now label these of how pleasurable it feels to do some of these activities, and how accomplished or effective these are for you.
So it could be any number I want.
1 to 10.
1 to 10?
Yep. 10
All
being
right.
the most pleasurable, most accomplished. 1 being the least pleasurable, least accomplished.
All right. All right, let's see. 10, because I'm not up. I can have the same number more than once?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Can I have 0?
Yeah, if you want. So that's the absolute. Oh, okay.
Alright. That's what I have.
Okay. So there's a lot of ones and zeros. Actually, it's 1, 0, but there's a lot of ones and twos.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not much in the middle. It's kind of all or nothing.
Okay. Do you feel like you want to do more than just homework and helping your mom?
I guess. This is gonna help me, then why not?
All right. So what are the things that you would like to do? So look at some of these things like homework, and you're looking at the zeros and ones and twos. What would you like to do?
Well, outside the list or just from this list?
Outside the list. So things
Well,
about that you
I
always dreamed about doing, or would you feel like it'd be really fun to do?
Well, I used to paint and draw, so that's something I would
Paint
like
and
to
draw.
do. I just kind of lost my muse and just my craft.
Mm-hmm. So paint and draw.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, right there, very quick. Paint and draw. All right. What else?
I like hanging out with my friends. I haven't been doing that lately. I just haven't been feeling up to going out.
Okay, hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Zumba. I used to
Zumba.
go with my mom all the time, and it's actually quite fun.
Oh, okay. So working out.
Yeah, working out.
I saw you smile there, so it must be really fun to work out with your mom.
Well, it's actually more fun for me overall.
More
It's
fun
just
for you?
It's just fun going, you know,
Nice to
with
have
her,
company.
keeping her company.
Nice to have company.
Yeah.
All right. And how pleasurable are those things for you?
I would say for painting and drawing, that's definitely a 10.
Definitely a 10.
Mm-hmm.
What about hanging out?
I would say it's definitely a 10.
A 10.
Definitely a 10.
And what about working out?
5.
5.
It's in the middle. I like it, but then I don't feel like working out.
Okay. So looking at this, because now we looked over, you know, your whole day.
Mm-hmm.
So now, and then we identified, you know, things that you like to do. So where in those places do you think you can get started at?
Well, I guess what I need to do, because I spend a lot of time doing homework, I may need to just condense like a good maybe 2 to 3 hours doing homework, so that way I don't stretch it out during the day, I guess, because it just doesn't make the day any more eventful. I usually would paint and draw at night, so that's something I would love doing.
Okay. And where do you think? So
I
where
guess
would you like to put that?
I guess at 7:30 after
7:30?
helping my grandma, because it really just gets so stressful and irritating.
Okay. Painting and drawing?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got this one now. What about hanging out with friends?
I like to hang out with them usually during the daytime, so I guess at 3 o'clock or 3:30 after lunch.
Okay. What about working out?
Well, I used to go with my mom a little bit earlier than the time I woke up, so I would always go with her at like 10 a.m.
Okay, so 10 a.m. So that means maybe waking up a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I
To
guess
go
I'll
work out
have
with her?
to.
All right.
I'll do it. Why not?
All right. So when you look at this list, what do you feel? when you think about inserting some of these activities in?
Well, I really do love doing these. In a way, I kind of felt a little something changed in me. I feel a little bit more happier to do these things again. I mean,
Happier to do these things?
Yeah, I love doing these things. So, yeah, I guess I could stand a change because, I mean, this routine just gets kind of boring.
Okay. Because I remember last time you said that, you know, when you think about this, you felt that you had to be motivated to do these things, and it kind of turned you off from actually doing these things.
Yeah, because it felt like a chore.
Felt like a chore? All right. So, just like last time, you could take a picture of this and then see what we can do in the next session and tell me how that progress goes.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I can't make promises, but I'll try.
All right. Hey Joel, how are you today?
I'm actually doing pretty well.
You're doing pretty well. Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah,
Seem
I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, what are you feeling right now?
I feel great. Like,
Great.
I feel like a new person, you know? I will admit the first day I struggled, but after doing this every day, I feel really more motivated to do other things now, like in addition to this, and it's a good change in the routine because, as I said in the last session, you know, it's kind of boring, but I'm feeling a lot better.
What was the struggle?
It's like, this felt like a chore, but then I'm like, you know what, let me just do this, because otherwise I don't want you to get upset, so I kept doing and doing, and then I'm like, actually, I just love doing this for myself.
So, that sounds like, you know, at first it was kind of like a chore.
Yeah.
You didn't feel really motivated, but after you're doing it, it's kind of like you woke up a little bit and was like, this is actually really
Yeah, because when I woke up, like, after, like, each progressing day, I felt more perkier in the morning.
You felt perkier?
Yeah, I didn't need coffee. I didn't need coffee or anything.
Okay. So next to some of the activities, could you give me a number of how pleasurable and how accomplished you felt?
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. So, I would say as of right now, this is definitely like a 9.
A 9, okay.
I would say this is like an 8.
So like an 8.
Definitely a 10 because I love eating. And I like getting some fresh air, so this is definitely like an 8. Definitely a 10. And I'm more motivated to do homework, so this was definitely a good 7.
What about the hangout? You said, how'd that feel?
Oh, that was great. That was definitely a 10.
That was definitely a 10.
Yeah, that was definitely a 10. And then again, walking dog, 8. And yeah, I would say after helping my grandma out, I would give it a 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then painting and drawing, 10. I've been producing more pieces and stuff, and helping my mom out cooking. It's fun, so it's like an 8. And dinner, course, food, 10. TV. I would say I didn't watch that much TV, so I would say that's a 1 because it's just not that important.
Oh, what'd you do instead?
Instead of watching TV, I actually was doing a lot of reading.
Oh, so you added another leisurely, something that you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I did.
That's great.
Yeah, and praying, it still stays as a 9 because I do enjoy praying. It makes me feel closer to God and more spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't watch as much YouTube, but the homework, I would say it's more of pretty much like an 8.
Okay.
And then sleep, still a 10. I mean, I gotta have my sleep, love it.
Okay. So what did you notice when, you know, I remember oftentimes you would, you know, feel sad and depressed and not motivated to do something, but now when you got up and did it, what happened?
Well, I guess it's the opposite of what you said. I don't feel as sad and depressed to do anything. I feel a lot better.
A lot better?
Yeah.
Okay. So it seems like maybe by getting up and doing something, you feel...
Yeah, I feel a lot better.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad, and let's just continue this for the next session.
All right, sounds
All
like
right.
a good plan.
Have a good one.
Thank you.